welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for That's Expensive. This was created by Misty, and it is part of the PANtastic Ladies collabs. So there's going to be links down there for Misty. There's going to be a link down there for the spreadsheet of everyone else that has joined in. This is a year-long project. It started on December 28th of last year, and will go till December 27th of this year, and it's going to be back for another year after that. And this project is all about your expensive products, those things that for whatever reason you don't want to use because they're too special, they're too expensive, and so you have them just kind of sitting looking all pretty and stuff, but they're not on your body, they're not on your face, whatever, because you know, you're going to save them for a special occasion. This project right here gives you permission to use your stuff, because if you don't, it's going to go bad, and then all of that wonderful money that you spent on it is going to be wasted. So I started with 10 products, and I've switched up one product thus far. I will be switching up some products this time as well. This is another one of those projects like the one that went up a couple of days ago, my 24 and 2024. This is another one. I've kind of had a lackluster year. Granted, I have finished 4 of those 10, but the rest of the products are kind of like just kind of limping along. Some of them are just long-term products, and that's going to happen. Others, I'm not feeling them, or they're a big conflict, and so those 3 that I'm not going to be using, or at least not using enough to make it worthwhile, I'm just going to roll them out, and I'm going to roll something else in their place. But I do have 3 products that are continuing on, that I am making progress on. Some more progress than others, but I am still making some progress, so I will keep those in, and I will show you those. I'm going to show you everything that is staying in. Since I do not have any rollouts this month, I'm just going to show you those things that are staying in, and then I'm going to show you what I am rolling out and what I'm rolling in its place. First and foremost, one that's going to be staying in until it's either done or the project ends. This is the Philosophy Amazing Grace perfume. I love this. It smells so, so pretty. I am making very slow and steady progress on this. You can see I went from this red line here down to the green. I am more than halfway done because there is a bunch of glass here that there's no product. So it's not a ton of product in there, but it's still going to take me months to get done. If I get this done, it is going to be eked out at the very last minute. So expect to see this one in the finale. Whether it will be done or not in the finale, I don't know, but I'm going to continue to work on it. Next up, we have the Huda Beauty Fill Filter Concealer in Coconut Flakes. I use this just under my eyes. I did not use it today because I was in a hurry, and it was a busy day, in and out of the rain, taking Jaeger to the vet. Another saga. I'll give you guys a pup date soon enough, but suffice it to say, I didn't bother. I just did like quick makeup. So this did not get used today. I do use it frequently, but it's still a little light for my summer color, which, you know, it's been rainy and gross for the last couple of days. It's going to be rainy and gross for like the next week-ish. So I have a feeling I will not be out in the sun nearly as much because I haven't really been much for the last month. So I'm going to lose my color quick. Then I will be able to do a little bit more damage to this one. So we'll just have to wait and see what my skin tone looks like, whether or not I get this one done. And then sadly, this one I did not take a picture of last month. This is the Alpine Beauty. It's so tiny. Let me read it off the screen. It is the Willow and Sweet Agave Plumping Lip Mask, because it's so tiny. I cannot read it on this little label. My eyes can't do it. So I will put up a screen grab from last update. It's very pixelated. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the screen or not, to be quite honest. If it's too pixelated and it doesn't look right, I'm not going to put it up. But suffice it to say, it was in my update last month, just without the still shot that I should have taken. So this is what it looks like right now. It was almost straight across the center last month, and I've definitely worked that line down. I haven't decided if I'm just going to work on one side across or if I'm going to just continue to work my way down. I don't know. It usually just depends on what I'm feeling like, and when I pull it out, what the brush looks like. Let me give you a super close up of this. There is some thin areas over here, so I could feasibly work down this way, and it would look visually more impressive. But either way, I'm making very good progress on this one. I do think this one is going to be done by the finale. I enjoy it. I put it on every single night before I go to bed. And sometimes if I'm not wearing makeup that day, I will put this on as well. It's really nice, makes my lips feel nice, and I can still feel it in the morning, which is nice because a lot of lip balms I don't feel in the morning when I wake up. It's like they're completely gone. I don't know if they've absorbed in or if they've rubbed off on my pillow, but this still has my lips feeling nice in the morning, so I very much like this one. So those are the 3 products that are continuing on. I do have 3 products that I'm going to pull, and I don't think anyone's going to be super surprised by this. All right, the first one. This one has not been in that awful long. It's only been in a few months because I did roll this in place of something else that I knew I wasn't going to finish. But given the change in the weather that we've had, it needs to come out. This is my Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen Body SPF 40. I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time in the sun because it's just that weather. And once it starts to turn icky and rainy here, I put on the long sleeves and long pants, and there's no sun that's getting my skin. I have an SPF for my face. I don't have to worry about that. But like the backs of my hands and stuff like that, I really don't care. I know I probably should, but I really don't. So this is not going to get used. It is where it was left off last time I updated it, right here at this red line, because for the better part of the last month, I've been inside babysitting Jaeger and not going outside. So, you know, it didn't get used. Had I been outside for the last month, I probably could have finished this off, but now we're at that time of year, it's just not going to happen. And that's a shame because that is in my 50-50, so not only will I not finish it here, but I won't finish it in my 50-50 challenge, so that is one product that, you know, is just not going to get done. I have to decide, and I probably will do a poll on whether I should swap that out in my 50-50 or just take the loss on that one. Either way, I'm okay with it. Next up, I don't know why I put this in the first place. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. I do use it. I have a new line on it, but it goes so slow that it's just, what's the point? What is the point for leaving it in here? I will use it. I will eventually get it done, but it doesn't need to take up a spot in this project because it's so boring and it's so slow. I'm just going to leave it on my desk, like back behind where my camera is, so that I can see it. I will use it, but it doesn't need to be in this project. So that one is going to be rolling out. And the last one is probably not going to be a surprise because I said last update that this was a conflict and this was going to be put on the back burner anyway. And it is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat and UV Protective Primer. It is a lovely product. It smells good. It does nice things for my hair, but I am working on one from Living Proof that is in my 50-50 challenge as well as another project. So this one's not going to get used. And I still have more than half a bottle of the one from Living Proof. So this would just sit for months. And, you know, it's not doing me any good in this project if I know I'm not going to use it for months. So I'm going to roll this one out. I try to do a like category for these products within reason. So like I try to, for my sunscreen, since it's a body product, I tried to pick a body product that I could put in here that wasn't going to be a major conflict. So to roll the Supergoop out, I'm going to be bringing in this massive sized shower gel from Philosophy. This one is the Senorita Margarita, and you can see it does have some progress on it. There's my line right there. I'm hoping I can get this done in 3 months. I will be using this quite a bit. I do have other shower gels that I am working on, but they're ones that I don't use all the time. And like, because some of them are scented to go with certain fragrances, so it's not something I'm going to use every day. So I want to switch off anyway with those. So I do think I can probably get most, if not all of that done in 3 months, maybe. And I know, even though I'm not in the shower with my kids, I know that they're probably going to use it because mommy's got cool smelling stuff. And whether they tell me about it or not, I'm pretty darn sure they're probably going to use a little bit of that. I mean, it's fun and green and it smells good. Why would they not want to use it? If I was a kid and my mom had stuff like that in her shower, I would have used it too. Okay, for hair care, since I'm rolling out to this one from Bumble & Bumble, I tried to bring in something else that was hair care that wasn't in like this type of category. So I am bringing in a hair mask. This one is the Living Proof Restore Repair Mask. It's got like a whole bunch of other little tiny words that I can't read right there, but it is brand new. I don't know if it has a seal. Yep, it sure does. Right there, it has a seal. But I know in 3 months, this one's going to be done. I use a lot of hair care stuff, especially like shampoos and conditioners, styling products and stuff like that. I only need so much of this kind of stuff, but this one's going to go fast. So I am not worried about this one. And this hair mask retails for $42. So that's a little spendy for a hair mask that is only 6.7 ounces. Whoa, that is crazy. And since I didn't give you the price on the Philosophy Senorita Margarita, this retails for $55, but it is also 32 ounces. So that's a lot. This one, I could not really go for the same category because brush cleaner is brush cleaner. It is its own category, so I decided to go with skincare, and I am bringing in the Sunday Riley Autocorrect. It is really written kind of tiny. It is the Eye Contour Cream. I do not have any eye creams in any other project, so I picked a really, really expensive one and decided to throw it in here. I usually can get through an eye cream. This one I believe is about a half an ounce, and I can usually go through those in 3 to 4 months depending, you know, on the eye cream. Am I using it day and night? If this is the only eye cream that I have in, I'm going to be using it both day and night, so I do think I can probably have this done by the finale. I seem to be more willing to swap things out this year. I think after having my play year last year and doing that whole no stress thing, not completely no stress, but a lot less stress, I feel more willing to just let the small stuff go and just make it work for me. I don't need the stress. Clearly, if you watched my Jaeger video a few days ago, I have enough stress going on. I don't need that. So this is my answer to not being stressed. I like not being stressed. It makes me feel so much better, and I think that we should all just enjoy our makeup and our beauty products and not have to stress about them. So that is what I'm doing. So this works for me. I hope it works for you guys. If it doesn't, it's my stuff. I'm going to do what I want to do anyway, but I know a lot of people are going to understand why I swapped all these things out. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.